When I think of success, I don't just think of business, I think of balance. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned on my journey is that no matter how busy you are, there's always time to take care of your mind and body. One of the habits that transformed my life is practicing Tai Chi daily. It's not just a martial art, it's meditation in motion. Every day, early in the morning, I set aside time to practice Tai Chi. It's not because I want to be physically stronger, but because I've learned that true strength comes from mental clarity. The body must be in sync with the mind to make wise decisions. In the beginning, many might think it's a waste of time. You start exercising, and your body aches. Your mind is still distracted, filled with worries. But over time, something magical happens. You start feeling a different energy, a clarity you've never experienced before. And it's this energy that I bring to my work and personal life. I often tell my employees and friends, if you want to catch the rabbit, don't change the rabbit. Change yourself. This applies to Tai Chi and to any practice that helps align body and mind. I wasn't the smartest student in the class, but Tai Chi taught me a profound lesson. Patience and consistency win the race. People sometimes ask how I maintain the energy to build Alibaba. The answer is simple: balance. If your body is exhausted, your mind doesn't work. If your mind is overloaded, your body feels it too. When you find balance, everything around you starts to align as well. I remember a time when we were building Alibaba with very few resources. We didn't have money, we didn't have cutting-edge technology, but I knew we needed clarity of purpose and energy to move forward. Daily Tai Chi gave me that, a calm mind amidst the chaos. No matter what was happening, I knew that quiet moment in the morning prepared me for the challenges ahead. If you want to transform your life in 30 days, start with something simple. Move every day. It doesn't have to be Tai Chi. It could be a walk, a run, or even a yoga session. The most important thing is to build the habit. The body thanks you, the mind renews itself, and over time, you'll see that you're more prepared to face challenges with courage. Whenever someone asks me how to keep energy and clarity in the face of adversity, my answer is always the same. Find something that moves both your body and mind every day. When I started, it was hard. There were days I didn't want to get out of bed. But the key to transforming any area of life is consistency. And I'm not just talking about business. I'm talking about life as a whole. When you take care of yourself, everything around you starts to improve. That positive energy you create is contagious. And suddenly, you realize that you're not only impacting your life, but also the lives of those around you. So, if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start taking care of yourself, I say, if not now, when? Don't wait. There is no ideal moment. What you have is the present. You have the power to change your future by starting with a simple habit. Move your body, take care of your mind, and watch how everything else begins to transform. One thing I've learned along my journey is that in order to be successful, you need to sleep well. In the beginning, I also thought that the more time I spent awake working, the more productive I would be. But that's not the case. Sleep is essential for recharging your mind and body. When you create a sleep routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, your body responds better and you wake up refreshed, ready to face the day with energy. We often get carried away by distractions. We stay up late on social media or checking emails, but this only makes us more agitated. The key is to disconnect before bed. I like to read or meditate to calm my mind. It's like I always say, if not now, when? If you want to change your life, start taking care of your sleep today. It will make a huge difference to your productivity. Establishing consistent bedtimes is one of the simplest and most powerful steps you can take. When your body gets into a natural rhythm, your mood improves. Consistency is everything. It's what keeps us going, no matter what the challenge is. Sleeping well isn't a luxury. It's a necessity if you want to achieve your goals and stay focused in the long term. Another important thing is to create a suitable sleeping environment. A quiet place with no distractions helps a lot. I always say that taking care of your body and mind is the key to success. And sleep is a fundamental part of that. Start now. Take this simple step, and you'll see the positive impact it will have on your life in just a few days. In the rush of daily life, we often neglect something fundamental, our breathing. Most of us breathe automatically without realizing the impact it has on our emotional and mental state. However, by practicing mindful breathing, we can transform not only our mood, but also how we handle stress. Deep breathing helps oxygenate the brain, calm the mind, and recharge our energy. It's a simple yet powerful practice for creating positive changes in your life. Mindful breathing means stopping and paying attention to each inhale and exhale. When you're under pressure, your breathing tends to become shallow and fast, increasing feelings of anxiety. But by adopting deep, controlled breaths, you can reverse that effect. You can practice mindful breathing anywhere, at any time, at work, at home, or even during a walk. Just take a few moments to reconnect with your breath, and it can bring an immediate sense of relief and mental clarity. This technique is also an efficient way to reduce daily stress. We all face challenges and moments of tension, but how we deal with these situations makes all the difference. When you control your breathing, you also control your reaction to what's happening around you. And this emotional control is essential for making wiser, more efficient decisions. Incorporating mindful breathing into your routine can be a game changer in your ability to stay calm and focused. In addition to reducing stress, mindful breathing also increases your energy levels. By breathing properly, you ensure that your body and brain receive the oxygen they need to function at their best. Each deep breath gives your body the chance to renew itself, eliminating mental and emotional fatigue. It's no wonder that many meditation and mindfulness techniques emphasize the importance of breathing. It's the bridge between the body and the mind. Another key benefit of mindful breathing is mental clarity. When you breathe deeply, your mind calms, allowing you to think more clearly and objectively. This is especially useful during tense moments or when making difficult decisions. Often, the answers we seek are already within us, but mental agitation prevents us from seeing them clearly. Mindful breathing is a way to quiet that agitation and access a clearer perspective on the situation. Incorporating this practice into your day doesn't require much effort. You can start with short sessions of deep breathing. Just 5 minutes a day can make a significant difference. Mindful breathing can also be integrated into other daily activities, like when you're stuck in traffic or taking a break at work. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the benefits to your productivity and well-being will be noticeable in no time. If you're looking for real transformation in your life over the next 30 days, start by paying attention to something as simple as your breath. Breathe deeply, be present, and watch as your stress decreases and your energy increases. Mindful breathing is a powerful, accessible tool that can lead to lasting change in your life. We live in an era where social media dominates much of our time. Don't get me wrong. Technology is incredible. After all, it has transformed the world. But the question I ask is, are you using technology, or is technology using you? The truth is, many of us spend more time than we should scrolling through screens without realizing how much it drains our attention and energy. If you want to change your life in 30 days, you need to start by setting clear limits on your use of social media. When we spend hours immersed in the digital world, we lose touch with ourselves. It's easy to get lost in the content others are posting and forget what truly matters. The time you spend on social media could be better invested in yourself, in your personal development, in your dreams. The question is simple: how can you grow if you're constantly distracted? Set a limit for the time you spend online, and instead, use that time for things that will genuinely move you forward. By limiting your social media use, you begin to gain something precious: time for yourself. This time can be used to rediscover hobbies you've left behind or simply reconnect with what motivates you. When you spend less time on social media, you have more mental and emotional energy to focus on what really matters. You'll start to feel lighter, more connected to your real life and the people around you. The truth is, offline life can be much richer than it seems. Social media can be useful for work and staying in touch, but it shouldn't dominate your day. Finding balance is key. And when I talk about balance, I mean the time you dedicate to your own growth and well-being. By reducing wasted time on social media, you create valuable space to reflect on your goals and focus on what will truly help you grow. Imagine you're chasing a dream. If you're constantly distracted by social media, you're diverting your attention from what really matters. To achieve success, focus is everything. Every minute you recover by reducing your social media use is a minute that can be used to improve yourself, learn something new, or simply recharge your energy. This change may seem small at first, but over time, you'll notice the impact it has on your productivity and well-being. When you spend less time on social media, you also become more self-aware. You start to understand your emotions, your goals, and what truly makes you happy. By setting aside time to reflect and take care of your mental health, you're creating an environment where you can thrive. Balancing online and offline time is essential for maintaining clarity and focus on what truly matters. So, if you want to make a significant change in your life, start now. Limit your time on social media and gain more time for yourself. This small adjustment can completely transform the way you live, allowing you to focus on what's really important. The time you spend with yourself, away from digital distractions, is the time that will take you further on your journey to success. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your body. I always talk about the importance of maintaining balance in every area of life, and that includes the mind. We live in a world where stress and pressure are constantly present, and the only way to truly overcome these challenges is by training your mind to be present. The practice of mindfulness can transform the way you deal with the ups and downs of life. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment. It doesn't mean you ignore your problems, but rather that you learn to deal with them in a more conscious and calm way. Many people get lost in negative thoughts or worries about the future, and that only increases stress. When you focus on the present moment, you can see things more clearly and make wiser decisions. In my experience, mental clarity is one of the most powerful tools you can have to face any challenge. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily life can be simple. You don't have to change your entire routine to practice it. It can start with something as basic as paying attention to your breathing while doing a common task, like washing dishes or taking a shower. These small moments of mindful awareness help train your mind to focus on the present, and over time, you'll notice a big difference in how you handle stress. When you train your mind to stay present, you develop emotional resilience, which is essential for success, both in your personal life and in your career. This doesn't mean challenges will disappear, but it does mean you'll be able to face them with a calmer mind and a stronger spirit. And that makes all the difference when you're faced with important decisions or moments of crisis. Staying calm in the middle of a storm is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Another benefit of practicing mindfulness is that you begin to notice the small things in daily life that often go unnoticed. When your mind is constantly focused on the future or stuck in the past, you miss the value of the present moment. But by practicing mindfulness, you start to find pleasure in the small activities of everyday life. This brings a sense of gratitude, which is fundamental for a balanced and happy life. Mindfulness also helps to reduce stress effectively. When your mind is calm and focused, things that once seemed like big problems start to become more manageable. By practicing mindfulness, you create space to breathe and reflect before reacting to situations, which can prevent impulsive decisions. This more conscious approach helps you stay focused on your goals without being distracted by the chaos around you. If you're looking for a way to improve your mental resilience and have more control over your emotions, start with mindfulness. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just start with 5 minutes of mindfulness a day, whether through breathing exercises, movement, or routine activities. Over time, you'll notice that this not only improves your ability to manage stress, but also helps you maintain the mental clarity needed to make better decisions and achieve your goals. In such a fast-paced world, it's easy to forget the value of reading. But if there's one thing that can expand your mind, fuel your creativity, and take you to new horizons, it's reading. When you dedicate time to reading, you're investing in yourself in a powerful way. Reading offers you knowledge that doesn't come from direct experience, but from the lessons of others, allowing you to learn without going through all the hardships yourself. If you want to transform your life in 30 days, set aside time every day for reading. No matter how busy you are, there's always a few minutes that can be dedicated to a good book. And when I talk about reading, I don't just mean business or self-help books. Of course, those are important. But what truly matters is that you read something that inspires you and challenges you to think in different ways. After all, knowledge is the greatest asset you can acquire. Reading not only broadens your vocabulary or improves your writing, it transforms your mindset. As you immerse yourself in the pages of a book, you begin to see the world from a new perspective. You can learn about new cultures, explore stories of success and failure, and apply those lessons to your own life. Many times, the solution to a problem you're facing might be hidden in a book. That's why I make time to read every day. It allows me to grow even when I'm standing still. When I think of success,